6 sinks the triple.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. Carter can't get it to go.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Passes to Gomez. And it's off from three-point range. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. He communicated to his players that when taking on Chicago, they have to be as physical as possible to match the intensity the Bulls bring. He said they have no problem banging bodies inside, and we shouldn't be afraid to respond. We can't be intimidated by them, and I want us to go right at them. Sounds like we'll have a physical game on our hands, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Rejected by Lane. Kicks to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, that's good.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
There's a screen. Carter comes in with another team. Number 11. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Lane passes to Satoransky. White a screen. Here's Levin. Gets it to go.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with a defender draped all over him. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
And that one's good.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Number 6. And it's off the back rim, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside, White. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Number 6, rejected by Lane.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Gomez, rejected by Satoransky. Carter dishes to White. Pass to Levin. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And Young comes over to help. Nato defended by Harrison. Stolen away. Number 4, guarded by Porter. To the inside, number 19. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Bulls leading by 8. Screened by Young. He passes to Valentine. The offensive rebound. Young outside, fires the 3, and again, Chicago, no good.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
6 on the shot clock. Nato, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Navarro.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Nato defended by Young. And there's the pass to Gomez. With 1 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out front, leading by 8. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Chicago with the ball. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, for Jeremy Lin, 2 seasons ago, it was one of the most abrupt ascents into stardom the league has ever seen. For Lin, though, it wasn't all roses. He said, quote, "I saw how fame changed how people looked at me, and I hated it. I went into a shell, but over time, I was able to get a better perspective." He said, quote, "I won't let any of my friends become a fan. They can support me, but they can't treat me differently than they would treat someone else. And guys, now on a new team, Lin might just be happier now that the hoopla has settled a bit."
Well, Doris, that fan passion can cut both ways. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. And so he makes both from the line. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Number 10. Off target from three-point range.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
To the middle, Markin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bulls lead by 15.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
To stop the run, rejected by Porter.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Number 6, guarded by Porter. Nice D from Porter.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Number 10, defended by Lane, and the shot is good. Chicago leading by 13. Here's the screen. Fires for 3, and the basket good. 7 points in the game.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Passes it to Gomez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The tray, that one goes. Count it.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
He feeds it to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Levin. Three-pointer. They get it again.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And here are the Bulls now. At one point, they led by 16. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Markin. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Chicago with the ball. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Gets it to go. He has 5.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
.114 left in the first half of the game. And the pass to Gomez.
Don't let him shoot that.
Number 10. And the 3 off target. Chicago leading by 14. Passes it to Levin. Number 51 buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Pass to Gomez to halt the run. Number 28. It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls lead by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Now, presented by The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Number 4, white covering. Clock at 6. Number 6, and that one's good. He has 5. Chicago with the ball. It's a 13-point game. No good from Lane. Gomez, defended by Carter. The pass to Gomez. Number 4, connects from 3-point range.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Pass to Levin, puts up a 3, and that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Number 4, white covering. Just 5 to shoot. Number 28, and he runs it down. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Here's Sotoronsky. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. White, good. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Gomez. Number 6, defended by Lane. The pass to Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Number 11 uses the glass to finish the layup.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
Chicago leading by 11. Back to Carter. Pass to Sadoronsky. White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Gomez, defended by Sadoronsky. Number 6 loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He has 7.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
There's one other thing about him that I like. It's how easy he makes it look to change his shot in midair. And usually with defenders all around him. Because of that, it's really hard to block one of his shots.
The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Gomez. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Bulls leading by 12 from the arc. Gets it to go. Sadoronsky's got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And so here is Chicago. Valentine passes to White. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
No good from Gomez.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Valentine passes to White. And Sadoronsky kicks to Young. Jacks up a 3.
Chicago foul called. Stafford.
Chicago making a switch here.
Shaquille Harrison.
Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. I mean, they can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Passes it to Gomez. Shot clock at 5. No good from Gomez. Now White. He's got 8. 1:06 left to play in the third. But he recovers it. Pass to Harrison. Valentine, defended by Gomez. And Young, here we go. Down low. From outside the arc. Again, Young missing. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Number 7, Navarro.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Number 4. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago leading by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Chicago with the ball. Harrison passes to White. And the Bulls get it back. The pass to Harrison. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And yes, sir, that one drops. Young's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls. Passes it to Navarro. Shot clock at 6.
That's all you.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. White dishes to Porter. Outside, White. No good on the triple.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Gomez. Offline with his 3.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end. I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Misses the wing 3.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And that one's good by Porter.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Number 4, White covering. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Bulls. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Young. Back to White. From deep. Shot's good. White's got 10 points here in the second half.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Pass to Gomez. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
And it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, Porter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams. He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Gomez passes to Gomez. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Number 11, defended by Young. Misses off the left iron. The Bulls leading by 21. And White kicks to Sederansky. Defended by Gomez. Out to White. Young outside. Lane passes to Young. And the Bulls, another 3.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
There's the pass to Gomez. Number 11. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Chicago with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the layup's good off the glass.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Number 4. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Oh man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. And Sederansky kicks to Young. Pass to Sederansky. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Young's shot is off. Young's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Passes it to Gomez. Here's the 3. No good. Some solid defense here from White. And here are the Bulls now. Sederansky, the pass to White. Screen by Young. Gets the screen from Carter. Here's Sadoronsky. Gets it to go.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Gomez. At the line for two.
He's off on the first, and the Bulls making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Chicago with the ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.